Yes, greetings, everyone. I am a big, I find a way. Hey, my man, Draco, Fafa, Javutuama, and then I'm mucho fatuo. Oh, Alele, Olomola, Banchile. Menye balo banchile, kumenye balo banchile, aono menye balo banchile, oja kumenye balo, aono menye balo banchile. Bina wane jenu bolo, hey, Tobia Fano Anubuya Afaya Meblenamo Yameblenamo Yameblenamo Bedeo Afana Gwe Ahabe Dracopom Fafa Javotuame Naka di imbo alele olomi la ola. Yes. Greetings, folks. We give thanks to the universe. And we give thanks to our great ancestors. Yes. Don't change your play my pula titimo wati pula katimo uka ukoka fana mbema pleko kloba banchile awuno menye balo banchile owe afandra menye balo banchile Manyiba na mi apatrono. Banchilele. Hey. Today is a special birthday. Greetings to my senior brother, to my brother from another mother. Yes, folks. Yes, much love to everyone who is watching me live right now. We are streaming on YouTube, Facebook, and TikTok at the same time. Yes, let me use this opportunity to wish a friend, a brother, and everything. Toto Sao, Doggy, happy birthday to you. May everything that you put across, may the universe, the energies, and every positive energy on this earth bless it for you, yeah? May you reach where you want to be. And those who think they are enemies and they will not like you to reach or attain that level, may they themselves fall into that pit that they've dug for you. Yes, a special greetings to Tutu Sao, Toboko, Amuladu. Atrono Kata, Manyiba Nami. Yes, let me acknowledge some few people. Yes, Luku Havon, much love, yeah. Kisley, yes. Much love to everyone. To everyone watching me on TikTok, much love, yeah. The love, big and large, yeah. Tonight, we're not going to waste much time. Okay, tonight we're not going to waste much time. We're going to move into action. Let's take one more music and then we roll into action. Okay? Yes, our normal pattern. Yes, great evening, my brother. Much love, yeah. Amour, là de celiton, ye blomier le fa, aloya, ye blomier le. Vaudou là, vaudou. Yes, folks. Tonight, sorry for coming late. I must say this week has been a very busy week for me, and I've been traveling here and there to take care of some few things. So sorry for coming your way this late. By the way, first and foremost, I would say I'm very sad seeing my region, my Obadanigba, taken over by man-made disaster. I wouldn't say natural disaster. And as a result, many people have lost their properties. Houses, cars, even human lives have been lost as a result of the Akosombo Dam Spillage, which has affected the southern sector of the Volta region. I live in the Volta region. So basically, I would say yes, it has affected me as well. It is disheartening though. Honestly, this shouldn't have happened. If we have pragmatic leadership in this country. Well, before I go into that, it is unfortunate I saw a publication about the Ashanti regional chairman of the MPP, Mr. Wuntumi, saying that we did not vote for them, and as a result, we shouldn't call on the government for assistance. Well, this is below the belt. If a whole regional chairman can talk loosely like that, then this country have no leadership. The leadership that we have, you can't call it leadership. I call them politicians. Yes. How can you say that? A whole regional chairman. Well, I'm not here to insult because that is not my style. But one thing I want me to know and those who are watching us to understand that the people, my people in the Volta region, are paying the price for sacrificing for the Akosombo Dam. Yes. What is happening in the southern sector, where water have taken over homes, farms, among others, is a great sacrifice that we living in the southern Volta have to pay to save Ghana, to save this country. If that dam is not open for some of the waters, excess water to go out, according to what we've heard, that dam could be destroyed. And as a result, the whole country will go into perpetual darkness. So, the dam was open. And as a result, a lot of properties, we in the southern Volta have to pay the price. And for a party chairman to just come to make such utterances show his level of maturity. This to tell you that Chairman Wontumi is not matured politically. Because once you are elected, once a party is voted for and they form a government, you are for everyone. You see, we are practicing democracy. We are practicing Western democracy wrongly in Africa and in Ghana as well. You will not see a United States president who will come when there is a disaster to say, this state, this region have not voted for me, but because I'm the president of this country, I have to come. It's so sad. It's so sad. You can only see this in Ghana. The people of the Volta region also pay tax. We do pay tax. Even if we don't live in the Volta region, there are a lot of Voltarians who are living in the Greater Accra region and other regions who are paying tithes, but their families are living in the Volta region. So to come to make such a reckless statement, you must think twice. They must think twice. You see, enough of the disrespect. We're in this country. Our late president, Jerry John Rawlings, developed the Ashanti region and other regions, including the Eastern region. They even carved part of the Volta region to become the Eastern region. Akosombo Dam, that is now referred to as in the Eastern region, was originally part of our land. They did not discriminate against Ashantis nor Akans with regards to development. Yet, he is a Voltarian. There's no way, there's no day that you see these men coming to stand and say, the people of the Ashanti region have not voted for us, so therefore, they shouldn't mind them when something happened to them. This is the lowest level any human being can think. But they should hold on. They shouldn't be afraid. They shouldn't, they shouldn't worry at all. The youth, we are preparing the youth, the minds of the youth, and we are waking them up. And very soon, you politicians are not going to get it easy from us. Yes. You politicians will not going to get it easy for us. We vote for you. You go there. You steal money. You messed up the economy. And you come and tell us that these people in this region didn't vote for you. So what? Are we not part of Ghana? You see some of these utterances by this, excuse me to say, low-level politicians whose intention is only to come and make money, to steal from the innocent people. Some of these utterances are the result of what we are seeing in the Volta region as the Western Togoland movement. The same thing, is it Martin Osuprempe or something, the Minister of Energy there, when the tidal wave in Qatar and Loga was happening and the issue was that he came out to say that if the sea defense is built or something like that, what sort of mindset is that? What sort of tribal bigotries are that? What sort of human beings are you? In case you don't know, without us, the Votarians, Ghana is no Ghana. Even the national anthem were composed by us, by our fathers. We made Ghana great. And today you are in power, stealing and making money, and you want to look down upon us. Well, 2014 is just around the corner. 2014 is just around the corner. Is it 2014? 2024 is just around the corner. The election year is around the corner. And we shall see how some of you will come and campaign in the Volta region. Enough of the disrespect. Who the hell do you people think you are? Because we are silent and we are not talking, you think you can disrespect us and talk to us anyway? Well, I don't blame some of you. I don't blame some of you at all. Because one, we have weak leadership in the Volta region. From our traditional leaders to our political leaders, they are all weak people there. They only think about themselves and not the people. But all of them, the youth are watching them like an eagle. The youth are watching them like an eagle. Sometimes you take people's leniency for their weakness. That is not what we are. We were properly brought up, or we are properly brought up, and we were brought up to respect our leaders. We were brought up to respect our elders. So sometimes when our elders are misbehaving, we give them that respect. And as a result, some of these elders and leaders think we are fools. We are not fools. We know everything. We are not fools. Now that you people are thinking we are fools, we are going to let you people know that we are not fools. Volta region is part of Ghana. We are paying the price to save Akosombo Dam. Folks, I am not a happy man today, or this evening, because I see a lot of things going on wrong. And as I said, because of weak leadership, weak traditional leadership, weak political leadership that we have in the Volta region, nothing is moving on. Nothing is going on in the region. Some of our traditional leaders have become puppets. They have become stomach people. They have become greedy for power. They don't care about the development of the region, where money will come and they will just put it in their pocket, and that is it. Look at the entire Volta region. Why would people like Wuntumi would talk to us anyhow? It's because we don't have the proper leadership. Our leadership are weak. Some of us are not weak. Some of us are born warriors. But because we are calm, people want to take us for granted. No. The revolution of the mind is going to start now. And it has started. And we are educating our people. We are enlightening our people to stand up for their rights. Look, if I say we have weak traditional leadership in the Volta region and political leaders, yes. I'll give you examples. But before I go to that, let me touch on the VRA, the Volta River Authority. Let me touch on the Volta River Authority. You see, the article, that established the VRA. I've read through some of them. I've read through it. But I'm going to focus on when it talks about the flood. The opening, the spillage, talking about the flood, opening of the dam in time of danger for the water to go to the downstream. Though I don't have the hard copy right now, I've read the soft copy. You see, the ally that established the Volta River Authority never considered the southern sector, the downstream, into consideration. They never considered it. When you go to the sessions of the ally that established an under flood, there is no provision for the lower Volta basin, for the downstream people. No. But provisions were made for the people upstream. Yes. So, when a dam, when they're about to open the dam, what do? They only use few days, come to the downstream or the southern Volta, engage the assemblies, and then make some announcements here and there. There is no proper consultation. There is no proper sensitization going on. No, they didn't do that. You only go to the political leaders and some of the chiefs. How is that How can that be effective way of communication? Folks, there's no provision for the southern sector. So let us not be surprised what is happening in Mepe, Sogakope, in, let me say, the southern border. Do not be surprised that support from government, from VRA is delaying because there's no provision for that. How can we live in a country where we cannot plan even ahead of anything? Now, we agree there's no provision like that. But then, this time around, the volume of water in the Akosombo Dam supersedes what has happened previously. So, the VRA management, the Volta River Authority and their board should know that the impact of the opening of the dam or the spillage will going to cause a massive destruction. This should be a common sense. But because there's no provision, there's no proper leadership in the Volta region, either traditionally and politically. So they just open it, sacrifice us, our people. Now the water has gone wayward and destroying everything. They are now in villages making announcements. What sort of announcement are you making? You see, it's like we are lost in foolishness in this country. It looks like the Western education is causing our people to lose, I don't know how to even put it, their sense of reasoning. The water in Akosombo Dam did not just take a day to reach that level that needs for the dam to be open. It is over a period of time. So what prevented the VRE from doing what is needed to save lives and properties? People are there with no accommodation, sleeping in the open. Mosquitoes. It's so sad for us. I'm really pissed off. It's so sad. And as I say, it's as a result of lack of strong leadership. Our traditional leaders, who's supposed to be the mouthpiece of the people, are rather thinking about themselves, and the people are suffering. What sort of leadership we have? And when you are vocal, and when you speak your mind, they will say you are very disrespectful for speaking your mind, for telling them how to stand up. Yes. Some of our traditional leaders cannot be trusted. As for the political leaders, forget them. But I know that there's a new crop of youth coming up, and we're going to stand up for Abadaniba. We're going to stand up for Abaniba. And we must stand for our people, our land, and we need to stand for it. Standing up for what is right is not a crime. Folks, in my little way, I've come up with proposals. And if NDC and NPP had implemented it, this flooding that is taking over the southern water, the impact we are experiencing today will not be there. And as I always say, it's lack of traditional and political leadership, strong traditional and political leadership. Our parliamentarians, our regional ministers, our DCs, all these political appointees are there for themselves, not for the people. It is time to stand up when they come and they are asking for your votes. Enough is enough. We have been taken for granted for much too long. And it is time to stand up. You see, if I talk about weak political leaders, weak traditional leaders, let me give you a typical example. I believe you all remembered when Ajinasari made that statement that Nogokpo is a demonic headquarters of the Volta region. So the entire Volta region, we are demons. And our headquarters is Nogokpo. I observed to see whether other chiefs, other queen mothers in and around the Volta region will come out to condemn it. But they never did. This shows how weak our traditional leaders are. Because Nogokpo was singled out, everybody was on the fence. After all, it's not me. It's not my jurisdiction. They were all quiet. But they said, demonic headquarters of the Volta region. These are the sort of traditional leaders we have. We are disunited. There's no unity. Wrong chiefs, wrong people have been installed as chiefs. Therefore, they don't care about the people. Because some of them paid money to have that chair or to sit on that throne. So, they find every way and means to make money. While the people suffer, they don't care about the people. Even with this current flooding or flood all over southern Volta, till today, how many of our chiefs have you heard speaking up? They are scared. These are not men with balls. These are weak people. When you say, they say you don't respect. Respect comes with authority. Respect comes when you do the right things. The youth is just tired. And that is the truth. See, folks, let me tell you something. In 2010, I organized a water sporting activity in Sogakope called the Ghana International River Festival. Well, my NGO, that is the Eco 3 concept, has adopted the lower Volta Basin as our core mandate to protect and also to harness its ecotourism potentials to create opportunities for our people. So we thought it's right that we need to create an event that can help promote eco or water sport tourism along the lower Volta Basin. And as a result of this festival, we can come together to carry out developmental projects in the Volta region. What I went through, I may not be able to say everything here. But then, I came up with a plan called the 6th District Irrigational Canal System. I spent my own little kobo. And this canal system is going to connect 6 districts from Southtown. We're going to connect through to the Avu Lagoon, the tribute, through to the Avu Lagoon. Okay, the Avu Lagoon also connects all the way. It is just in the southern, in Southtown district. It is known as what? Avu Lagoon. But when you go to Kita, it's known as the Kita Lagoon and all that. But it's the same river or lagoon. So we're gonna cut through one tributary through to the Avu Lagoon, dredge it, get it done properly through to the Avu Lagoon. Then from Avu Lagoon, we connect and dredge to what? Tojinu. The Tojinu River. All the way to Adaklo. Then when you get to Adaklo, our first president, Osagyefo Dr. Kwame Nkrumah, had built a dam there. And as a result of that dam, the Adidome Farm Institute was built by our first president because he wanted to transform the entire area into the bread basket of Ghana. So from the Adaklo, we can connect to that dam our first president, Osagyefo Dr. Kwame Nkrumah, constructed, which is still very strong in a good state. From there, we can connect it to another creek. Is it the Chikpo Creek? I've forgotten, it has been a while now. So I've forgotten the name. Then you connect it to that creek, and that creek takes you back into the Volta River. Then from there, between Dover, Mepe area there is another creek that moves all the way to the back of Dover, between Mepe and Dover, all the way to the main road from Sogakope to Ada. In between Sogakope and Ada, there's a place we call the K3 Point. Now, during the construction of the road, instead of the culvert or the bridge should be widened, should be big enough to take water, the contractors did a shoddy work and did the bridge very low, very small, and a little bit high. So unless it is a rainy season, the water cannot pass through that end into the Ango stream. That Ango stream also connects you to the Adan district back into the river. So South Tom, Akachi South, Adaklo, Central Tom, North Tom, and then Adan district. 6 district irrigational see, I personally did my own homework, sketch it. I tried selling the idea to the politicians, but because I didn't add funding whereby they can get the 10%, they bullshitted. Yes, they care less about it. Because that project could have encouraged year-long farming, irrigation, water transportation, fishing, among others. Now, aside that, from Akuse, coming downstream, there used to be a tribute which for years has not been desilt. Now, that from the sketch, the map that I saw, in the past, in those days, that creek can take you all the way to the greater Accra region. And the water ends up within the what? The Odona. We could have dredged or reconstruct that canal. The impact, see, sometimes it saddens my heart. So now that the dam has been opened, if we have done that, the water, the impact on Mepe, on the southern sector will not be too much. And I don't believe properties would have been lost like that, or people's houses being taken, because Mepe is situated in a low area. This should tell you the kind of leadership we have. I remember during my first event of the Ghana International River Festival, I raised this issue on my speech, and I tried to consult some few paramount chiefs so that we can petition Parliament or through VRA to have the laws, whatever within the VRA itself, amended, so that the southern voter will be the responsibility of the Volta River Authority. Well, if I tell you some of the comments from some of our traditional leaders, you'll cry. But these are the level of people we have. Folks, we are all part of this problem. We are all part of this problem. For years, the lower Volta basin have not been dredged. If this dredging had been done, it could have taken more water. If these places have been desilted, it could have taken more water. Now look at what we are seeing. It's so sad. My people can't even get a place to lay their heads. Food, clothes has become a problem. Why won't politicians take us for granted when we have weak leaders ourselves? We need generational thinkers. We need generational planners, visionary leaders. Folks, I am angry about what is happening because some of us in our little way saw this coming. Yes, some of us in a little way saw this coming about 10, 12 years ago. And we tried to come up with something, but our leaders never supported that. Perhaps I didn't package it with money to construct it where someone would get some percentage, so it wasn't supported. I am calling on the youth of the Volta region to stand up. I'm not saying anybody should go and insult anybody or attack anybody. No. We should stand for what is right. If our politicians should come to seek and ask for our vote, let's stand up. Question them. We've come of age. Let's stand up and question them. Let's stand up and question our traditional leaders. We have so many festivals in the Volta region. Every year we celebrate them. Every year we celebrate them. People support those festivals. What is our traditional leaders using those monies for? Some of these monies that are coming in can be allocated for projects. But what do we see? I remember about 4 or 5 years, I think before the COVID, I organized another River Fest. Ghana International River Festival in Sogakope. And I was using this event to raise funds to buy what? Rescue and ambulance boats. I think I have the videos. I have the promos of the pictures. I will make it available on my pages, you see. I saw these things coming. I am not a perfect being, no magician. But on 2 occasions, I used the Ghana International River Festival to raise funds to secure or to acquire an ambulance and a rescue boat. In time like this, even by then when I came up with that idea, my focus was with our people at Botiasi among others, because periodically we do have boat accidents. Sometimes you see children going to fishing, boat capsize in a storm or something, and people die. You know, a lot of people lose their lives. And there are no rescue boats. There are no rescue speedboats. There's no emergency boats to save lives on our waters, on our rivers, on our water bodies. I remember those days. VRA have a boat, a clinic boat, or hospital boat. I think they call it Onipanuya, those old folks who understand what I'm talking about. But now those boat is no more functioning. In my little way, I was raising funds to acquire a rescue boat and emergency, an ambulance boat, to provide emergency support for our people on the river. But I never had the support I wanted. I never had that support I wanted. Even people were coming, was commenting and saying, I'm doing this for my personal interests. Folks, we need to stand up. Voter, we need to stand up. Voter youths, it is time to stand up. If we don't stand up now, there will be no future. There will be no tomorrow for us and for the generation after us. Let's start to question our leaders. Let's be part of the decision making. Let's bring back the spirit of the brotherhood once again. Today, we ourselves are not united. There is no love among us. Why won't others take advantage of us? Why won't others disrespect us? See, in the ancient past, our ancient fathers were united. They loved each other. When an ancient father secures a land and his brother comes to him, they cut and give portions of the land to their fellow beings or to their fellow brothers and sisters to live close by to them. But what are we seeing in today's generation? We are killing each other because of those lands. We've sowed a seed of disunity among us. And now people are taking advantage of us. Without the voter region, without us, the votarians, Ghana is no Ghana. And that is the truth. The bitter truth some may not admit. Folks, I think I've done 1 hour. I wanted to do this just 45 minutes. Things are not right. And it is time we come together and put our resources together to carry out developmental projects in our own region. It is time to bring like minds together to drive development. If we should sit down and think these politicians will do it for us, then we are making a very big mistake. Yes. Let's start it from somewhere. And I believe the universe will support us. Yes, the universe will support us. I stand with my people, not with any political party. If any party does what is right, I'll say it. When they do what is wrong, I will also say it. People are asking me why don't I make political commentary and stuff on my program. Well, let's get to the political year 2024, right? And we will see if we will keep quiet or not. Yes, there must be a revolution of the mind. We need to change our mindset. Nobody will do it for us but ourselves. I pray the universe give us understanding to help ourselves. I pray the universe open our third eyes. I pray the universe open our superconscious mind to see things differently. And that is the only way we can change our narratives. Nobody will do it for us but ourselves. Well, my name is your teaching high priest, Lufialaga Maupomo Kobla Noyibe. Well, I know some may not like me, fine, but I'm loved by millions. I know, and there are millions of me out there ready to take over, preparing to take over, and we will definitely get there. Thank you very much. Akpanami Nyewala Don Midamunina Si. Nagodi Kunduka. Yes, blessed love to everyone. Yeah. Thank you. May the universe protect us through the night and open more doors and opportunities for us. Thank you. Much love to everyone.